Hey everyone, welcome back to Legends of Podcasting. I'm Stuart.
I'm Ross.
I'm Rob.
And we have episode 18, season 8 of The Flash. We're in the home straight, bitches.
It's the end game now, Stuart.
We are flying through. We're doing all these episodes in one night. So we're going to watch the last 3 episodes tonight. It's going to be awesome.
I'm kind of glad we're doing it back to back, actually. You don't have to wait. If the end of this episode's like really good.
Well, they usually start cliffhangering, especially the next one before the last one will be a massive cliffhanger. So I am also glad we're watching it all in one go.
Yeah.
So last episode we had sort of 2 different storylines going on.
One good, one bad.
Which one's which, Russ?
Oh, the film one was shit.
So we had a mystery speedster, causing a fire. We thought was causing a fire and stealing something, and Barry thought it might be Thorn, so went all the way to Liang Yu to have a little word, and it wasn't. Found out it was actually a new speedster. I can't remember what her name was, but she's a really famous scientist that Barry knows about, and he's offered to like mentor her and train her,
And she's created her own artificial speed force.
which is
who do we know?
black light, but it's like a black lightning speed force.
It's like a negative.
It was black and white, wasn't it?
Yeah, black and white rather than red.
Like a negative force.
Yeah, super. That's super negative rather than.
It's got to come back to Thorn.
Yeah, 100%.
Everything comes back to
Because you wouldn't
Why-
have him
why
bring
don't
him
you-
back for a 3-minute scene.
And why do you introduce a new speedster who's got a team of people working with her in the last 3 episodes of the season?
Exactly.
Yeah.
100%. You can't get rid of the Reverse Flash because he's not the best character in the show. So no, yeah, totally agree. And then on the flip side, we had some shit. No, we had Allegra in the Citizen, protecting her old friend from I can't remember what the gang's called now.
Arañas or something.
Yeah, the two other sort of light-based power metas got outed as the light girl. They didn't even have a superhero name, which really sucks.
Yeah, but who was it in the episode before that when they were playing D&D? Was it...
Joe or Chester?
No, I think it was Sing, wasn't it?
Well, you don't have a superhero name?
Yeah, and she was like, I've never even thought about it, so that's going to come around.
And they did mention when the girl that she thought we were going to fire, but turns out to be absolutely in love with her now that she's a superhero.
Yes.
So, how are you going to hide your identity all this time? So, wear a mask, man. It's just
I'm going to kill you.
Kill anyone who sees my face.
Didn't buy this new shovel for nothing.
Yeah.
It's like, I only kept all of you alive long enough to get the story out, and now you're all expendable.
Yeah. But yeah, so that sort of wrapped up that sort of angsty story between those two, which hopefully that'll.
Well, I don't know. There was still that little scene when they were in the still force, and the two of them arguing over something, and when Dion was saying, "Oh, the future's not settled itself yet,"
Right.
So I don't know whether that's going to come back around. Or...
Oh, maybe yeah.
So it might be that it has changed.
We had nothing about Iris or Dion or anything, did we?
No.
Yeah, for a couple of episodes now.
So I'm guessing that's going to come back as well. I think that was pretty much it. So I think we should jump into this episode. And so we're going to do all the 3 of these tonight and find out what the hell is going to happen at the end of the season of this series of The Flash. So let's jump into it. Just before we jump into this episode of The Flash, I want to thank everyone who's been supporting in the channel over the past week. We really appreciate it. As I say, we're playing catch up on The Flash. We're going to be catching up tonight, finishing it. So thank you for all your support. Please comment below. Let us know your thoughts on this episode. And also, if you want to support us even more, head over to our Patreon, where you'll find 4 reactions of this episode, the rest of this season. And also, if you're watching this right now and you're not subscribed, do it like The Flash. Done. Done. Easy as that. Done. Subscribe. You get to see all the new content. We'll be obviously watching loads of new shows coming out like Stargirl and Harley Quinn season 3. So please continue supporting the channel. Click on that subscribe button and tell your friends about us. So let's jump into this episode of The Flash.
To understand what I'm about to tell you, there is something
Nora.
you need to
Yeah, it sounds like
remember.
Nora. Oh no, this is the new speedster, right?
My name is Dr. Mina Dawan. And for the
That's
next
her name.
3 minutes and 52 seconds, I'm the fastest woman alive.
Oh, it doesn't. That's how long it lasts.
Don't strive towards you.
This was
Did you see
the
that?
first time she's
I
done it,
just
right?
hit 300 meters per second.
Oh no.
Oh.
See if you can keep up.
That's pretty cool. Training in the forest, away from people.
Hit a tree with my belt.
So Return of the Jedi.
Yeah.
Was that?
Ow.
Oh, she hit.
Big flat mark on his back.
I'm so sorry. What?
You created your own lightning bolt again.
It's actually falling on your ear. Hit him with the lightning.
I've never seen artificial lightning interact with organic lightning like this before.
Ow! 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 Ow!
Okay.
We should go over your biometrics.
I can't. I have to head back to the lab. My speed is running out.
Okay, tomorrow, 10 a.m.
Why does it interact? That's really weird.
It's like it was fighting it.
Yeah. Come on, Barry. Start thinking. Don't just be so nice to her. Something strange going on.
In your neighbourhood.
Who you gonna call? Not Caitlin.
Cisco.
I hope he comes back at some point. See if I. final season next season.
Oh, he's got
He needs to see that.
Just need to make a little deposit. I have this new client who decides to pay me in cash. Got it.
Gonna be. The hell are they? Kryptonite guns?
Captain Cole knockoffs.
Cash in the bag. Don't even think
Call them the ice chips.
My name's not Cash in the Bag. That old.
Hey, Tinka! You trying to be a hero? You for real? Get down there!
Oh shit! Is she taking all their panic and putting it in here? What the hell is that?
You see the fear come off him, the rage. Yellow and
red.
red.
Yellow, fear and rage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's got the spectrum in her eyes as well.
Fear.
She's moving the fear into him. What the hell?
If a yellow power ring shows up,
Eagle goes, "You were my nemesis."
Yeah. The hell happened?
It's blue. That's hope.
What am I doing here? I should have been an engineer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh my god!
Green Lantern all over.
No food. You're gonna get.
She Ion.
No, Ion's Green Lantern being. It's the one that's inside the green. Oh.
Still, according to Gideon, your empath capacity is up 1,000%.
This time when my powers kicked in, I barely broke a sweat. Anyone else wondering how the heck this happened?
Maybe you stand next to a blue lantern ring and it's supercharged.
Maybe there was a blue lantern in the bank.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Possible, but let's run some more tests.
did you
just
see
to
that?
Make sure.
I did see that.
You're worried about
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
It's way more than just me.
The new speedster.
I know that is as well.
And
Yeah,
that.
and that.
Holy moly!
This is gonna be a good
This is gonna
episode.
be a great finale. Come on.
You know who Matt is, right?
When it hit me, it collided
Oh,
with my
yes.
lightning
Kind of a-
and it set off some kind of a biokinetic chemical reaction.
Is she about to go all Spock Flash?
No, I don't think so.
Spock.
Mina did find a way to generate her own speed source. I mean, her emotions seem fine.
So it's just their powers that are funky. Maybe you should throw them over to Fast Track Labs, take a peek at that generator.
Fast track
Just a thorn in a hamster wheel.
Allen? Can I help you?
Yeah, actually, I am here on behalf of a mutual friend who likes to run. Our friend was hoping I could take a look at your special project. That's just to make sure everything's safe.
I understand. I could use another scientific eye on all this right now.
Here's the Thorn lad.
Stone industry, scientific.
Pride and joy.
Is that an oscillation chamber?
It's built with quantum computing to remotely harness lightning from the Earth's upper atmosphere, turn it into artificial speed.
This equipment is decades ahead of any other lab.
I
Oh.
wonder why that is.
Including
Yeah.
yours, I hope?
Someone from the 31st century, maybe?
Indeed.
I can't-
No, Thorn told you how to do it.
I can handle the physics, but
I mean, he could have given her the plans or.
A colleague.
there he is.
But I know who this is. Proper Eobard, right? Matt? Yeah, fucking hell. What? How is he here and...
From a different time.
This is going to be the first time he's come back ever. Before he. This is how Barry is.
This is maybe why Barry chases him.
Yeah.
He doesn't even know who Barry is.
He knows the Flash. He's trying
But he's from the 31st century, so he should know who he
Nice
is.
to meet you, Barry.
He's just like, what the fuck?
Eobard here is our only employee who knows
Wait,
the
is he
truth
bluffing?
about
Or is
No,
he
no,
actually not
this
know?
This is him before he's even
Barry
started down his
here
journey. He's
is
creating
a
this
friend
artificial speed
of the
force
Flash.
on the way to the negative speed force.
You two, have you met before?
Yeah, a few times.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. My memory is a little hazy.
Eobard suffers from a rare form of retrograde amnesia.
I have
Cacophonians.
trouble accessing memories connected to my personal life. Anything over a year ago, all I get are occasional.
Is it because he's been pulled from the future?
I'm supposed to believe you don't remember who you are or where you're from. Why'd you build this thing?
Because Mina asked me to. I assure you, the block is perfectly safe.
But you aren't. What the hell do you want from me?
I'm sorry, I have no idea why you're so upset with somebody you just met.
Stop. I've known you all my life. You're the Reverse Flash.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I have work to do.
I'm confused because he knows who Reverse Flash is. I thought this
Just
mirror clone.
Target's posted any security alerts.
Is everything okay, boss?
No, I just saw Thawne.
How do you escape?
I don't know, but he's using his original face again.
How the frack did he end up working at Fast Track Labs?
You're going to see
I can't hire you, Mr. Thawne. This resume is a joke.
Well, nobody's perfect.
You really are something. I'm starting to think that all this is just like a huge waste of time. You call this a resume?
He's just got amnesia.
Am I boring you?
Yes.
Calculating quantum static. You have to account for the tachyons.
Where's the town for the Itachians? 101 speedster. Come on, man.
Everyone knows that.
Everyone knows that. That's season 1.
On this for months.
Well, the other candidates were idiots. Which is how I can tell you're trying to create a speedster. I can help.
Something of a speedster myself.
He still says there's a different version of it.
It's a novel about revenge. So, yes.
How are you still here?
Oh, he's not going to ask him for help.
I want to see how this ends.
Don't screw with me. I saw you 5 minutes ago, 1,000 miles from here, wearing your original face. So who is he? A version of you from your past?
I don't know. And I don't care. You took my speed. There's no other versions of me out. You took everything from me.
You're nearly erased during Armageddon. It erased your past, didn't it? Which means he must be from another timeline. Like when I created Flashpoint, there was another phone. The only way to fix things was to let him go.
But Black Flash caught up to him.
I guess he didn't finish the job. Why don't you go bother him?
You ever thought about this? Does that mean anything to you?
That's mine. That's my biometric lighting oscillation chamber that I built 2 centuries with. Is it tapped into the negative speed force?
That's why Mina's powers are so erratic. They're not artificial, they're negative.
Who's Mina?
Dr. Mina Down.
Never heard of her. And guess what? Neither is history.
If she keeps using that device, the negative speed force will start to alter her personality. It'll destroy her.
Not if.
When?
When?
This is what I've missed.
Got us thawed. No matter when we exist, we only look out for ourselves. So whatever this new guy's thinking, he'll sacrifice every pawn on the board to get what he wants. Just when I thought this day couldn't get any more interesting. Oh, John.
Diggle, John.
What the hell is going on?
He's got a box in his hand.
Oh, God.
It's been a long time. Last time I saw you, you were still pretending you needed a wheelchair.
Last time I saw you,
You're going to need one in a minute.
Oliver Queen was still alive.
Oh, man. Ouch.
For the past 2 years, I've covered every corner of this earth. Still can't get this damn thing to open up again.
Oh, that's why.
Seals get emotional spectrum. Come on. Put 2 together.
But I believe you can. Before I could see what was inside, it shut itself. I had friends examine every inch of it.
Oh.
Got that same lie from Argus. And all they can tell me is that its knowledge is beyond any current human understanding.
You thought some 23rd century ingenuity might help. Why not just have Lila give it to me herself? Trouble in paradise.
I've had to spend a lot of time away from home.
You just can't leave the box behind, can you?
Pulling me closer.
Oh, that's what happened in that episode.
It's all coming together!
The louder I hear its call, but I have to know what it is.
Come on.
I have to know what these damn voices want from me.
I've seen transmatter technology like that before, with the power to travel across reality. I'll help you on one condition. I get to see what's inside.
Don't know about that.
I think it's the thought of the Flashpoint. Now he's pumping Mina with negative speed. I don't know why he's doing this, but I won't let anyone get hurt.
Artificial speed saturation at 0.
Funny thing is, I believe it.
This here.
This
but-
though,
well,
yeah.
he's got amnesia, right?
Yeah.
Are you sure the Flash would want you to do this?
I heard him this morning when my speed started to run out. I need to make it last longer.
Story of every guy, I was gonna say.
Powering the chamber.
It's like she's his guinea pig, right?
Yeah. I don't know how he gets to speed.
Stop!
Flash, what are you doing here?
I know what happened today, and I know how to fix it.
I know why you attacked me. It's because your speed is connected to the negative speed force.
The block is fueled by lightning from the upper atmosphere. Run the numbers 1,000 times.
You're a damn liar.
What is he talking about?
I'm talking about who he really is. A psychotic murderer. Known as the Reverse Flash.
I would do anything to you or anyone else.
Whatever you're trying to do to her, it ends now.
Leave him alone!
Brainwaves are altering. It's too much power.
Negative speed,
Don't do it. Don't touch it.
You're not going to be able to get in there. Jesus Christ.
Don't touch it.
Nice.
Fucking nice. Jesus Christ.
That's not a sane woman anymore. It's a reverse speedster.
Oh, shit.
This went off the rails quick.
The writing went through the roof.
Okay. Jesus, Tilly fucking Christ.
Time to move faster.
He's going to start going red by the end of the episode. Oh, back here. Sweet.
So pass through.
Yeah.
They're both
There
great.
ain't no B-plot.
What was going through your mind?
I had just buried Oliver.
Hope for the future.
We're moving the kids to
Was
Metropolis.
it Will?
We're in control of your destiny for the first time in years. That is why the cube chose you. For that sense of purpose.
And why did it close?
To be a green
Because
lantern.
you weren't ready to accept its power. So really, the only question, John, are you ready now?
Yes. Open the bloody box.
Yes. Brightest day.
And put yourself in that headspace again.
She spent a year trying to open it. All he has to do is think.
Think of what your future could be.
Will it?
Flying around the universe,
All the light.
beating bad guys.
Holy shit! I didn't expect that.
Come on.
All the cosmic odyssey is awaiting.
Good show up.
Noise in the gold. So we are quite.
Fuck.
All those lives you could lead. Do it. Drink
CJ.
a complete Mandarin. Feel its power break through the source wall for when
The source wall. Recreate the multiverse.
This is far bigger.
Look at all these images.
It's the universe, right?
It's a green planet called Earth. Come on.
Don't close it.
No.
I don't want any of this.
No. No. What? Oh, what? Oh.
No!
Fucking, how many years were we waiting? And that was it.
I finally do.
Oh, no.
Maybe that was the test.
It's because he's not going to be in the new Green Lantern show. They're just trying to write him out now.
So frustrated.
Oh, he's so shit.
Inside that cube! Find your way out of this hellhole!
I guess it's a good thing the cube didn't choose you.
you're not special. You're not someone important. This was your last chance to be someone powerful.
Surely he knows he's not John
I
Stewart.
am someone special. Now I realize the cube was trying to make me someone else. Something else.
Nice.
And it even tricked me into believing that somehow I wanted it too.
We all wanted you to have it, John. Come on.
Because there is no power in the universe more powerful than the love I have for my family.
I mean, I kind of get it, but still.
Maybe that was the test.
I think
have
that's
the
a
willpower
test.
to overcome the
Yeah,
power.
I don't want the
I
power,
don't want it. Yeah.
but I deserve it, if you know what I
Yeah.
mean.
It's like a year to reopen the box, then you refuse it.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, we're a few sectors short there, boys. It's taking a while. Oh.
I mean, it's nice if that's how they write them out, but I still wanted him to be Green Lantern.
Yeah, I know. It's just like all that teasing for
Yeah.
2 years.
Yeah,
for
it's
just
like how they
throw
set it
away.
all up for
Throwing it away.
nothing.
Hey, Lila. Hey, baby. No, I didn't see Barry this time. I think he has a lot on his plate. Yeah, you're right. We do have a lot to talk about. I don't coming home.
Okay. In 2 minds about that.
Yeah. It's him being shocked by it, got his memories back.
Uh-oh.
Mina's negative lightning pulses canceled out my speed again. Chester?
Shorted everything out.
Where is she? She's gone. This is what you wanted all along, isn't it?
Why would I want that? I didn't even know the negative speed force existed before today!
She protected you from me. Why would she do that?
Because she loves me! You idiot! And I love her!
Oh, it's a happy thorn.
More than anything.
It's not right. It's not right.
When I lost my memories, I had a singular focus in my life. And then I met Mina. Everything changed.
Despite all the holes in my brain, I can see the block crystal clear. I think I'm meant to use it.
You want to be like Flash?
I want to be bigger than a superhero. I want to save the world. But it wasn't meant to be. I'd already fallen in love with Mina when we discovered her machine could only work for one person. Mina had a heart condition. She went into
saved her.
cardiac arrest.
Mina!
Used it to
There was
jumpstart her
only
heart.
one way to
Yeah.
save her.
Shit. So he sacrificed himself, his speed, which is the most important thing to
And
him
his
ever.
future, yeah.
That's not what I
For
thought
love.
does. That's weird.
Exactly, right? That's considering what
He's the anti-Thorn. The reverse.
It's a reverse.
Imagine them having a fight. I know. Him and Tom Cavanaugh.
Don't hold my sins against her. I am begging you, save her.
The thorn I know has haunted my life since I was just a kid. He deserves to rot.
But you're not him.
He can never put someone else's needs before his. You're not the man I thought you were.
He's gonna spark him as soon as he touches him.
You're someone better.
Oh,
Yep.
Your speed's back.
Flash, are you there?
Yeah, no, I hear you. What's happening?
Mina's attacking power jumps.
Is he already a speedster but he doesn't know it?
Her speed is supposed to be temporary. If Mina runs out of speed, the negative speed force will lose its grip on her. It's making her absorb electricity to make more speed and maintain control.
Then she's gonna look for the largest power source possible.
It's going to be Star Labs.
Palpatine the shit out of this. Unlimited power.
Now we're watching these episodes back to back.
Me too.
I don't want to hurt you. This
He's
damn
gotta be
brain
faster
cells
now,
is
right?
people
Sure.
to die.
I love the theme tune.
I just hacked into Mina's speed gauge. Her saturation is already under 40%.
If Flash can keep her running for another 119 seconds, she'll burn off the rest of her speed.
It's a lot to ask. 2 minutes. He should be faster, right? Yeah, he is good.
Yeah, he's just keeping her
Fuck for
away.
that. Yeah, I was about to say, if she's faster now, I'm like, what the, why are you flying?
Because he can't.
Flash! Why are you stopping running?
Or maybe her trying to keep that youth burn it more.
You
Why
okay?
did you do that? Faking.
Sounds like the voice of experience.
What the fuck?
Put it on the sky.
Oh! I was counting out his speed again.
Just summoned power directly from the negative speed force. It cancelled out the Flash's power.
He's going to have to go to Thor for help, advice.
Earbud's like, the other earbud's like, yeah, that's a good fucking trick. I think I could do that.
Avatar of the Speed Force, dying on his back.
Stop! Please, you have to stop
She's
this.
not going to kill him.
Everyone you knew was gone.
I can feel you locked away inside. Mina, come back to me.
You're wasting your time.
Oh, got the hand going.
Killing the Flash is my purpose.
Go ahead. Because I'd rather die right here, right now, than lose you.
He's more like Eddie, isn't he?
Yeah.
I know the real you. The health-conscious partner who never let me have a cheeseburger.
Oh, you deserve to die. Yeah, it's like...
Taught me to put others before myself. She would never be able to do something like this. I love you, Mina.
Power of love.
I want to save the world too.
Don't call her your
You
lightning.
are my I can't lose you, please.
She's fighting it.
He wasn't even wearing a hat or standing in a corridor.
Right?
Flash, are you okay?
Once I work out that evil will just save my life.
You saved me.
Flashlight. My whole universe has been turned upside
Yeah.
down today.
I don't understand what's going on.
My speed has finally worn off.
So are the effects the negative speed force had on your brain.
How do you feel now? Well, I finally feel like myself again. We built the block so we could help people, but if we can't use it without me turning into a supervillain...
I don't even know how we tapped into the negative speed
He
force to
would like,
begin with.
yoink!
Yeah. Sorry, I was gonna have 1 minute.
Whenever I start to feel like I'm in over my head, I think about the person I love most. She helps guide me home, like a lightning rod.
Oh, God.
You think that our bond could help me control my power?
It would take some tinkering with the block, but if Eobard's your lightning rod, there's nothing you can't accomplish together.
Well, should we take a look at the instruction manual?
Oh, hello. A euphemism, or they're just gonna go do it in the office.
Roll the shutters down.
Yeah.
Who is it?
There he is.
Sorry it took me so long to get back then. Turns out the Legends had their own encounter with the first Flash this year. The Time Wraith saved him from Black Flash.
My powers stripped, I was re-educated, assigned here to protect this fixed point. Believe it or not, Sarah, I came to see their point.
Don spent years protecting the timeline. Until he died helping the Legends. Oops. Another serpent loose, so I just gotta grab my sword. And it's over here.
Thawne from Flashpoint became a hero. How could he be here?
If the Time Wraith saved his life again, brought him here. Guys, I know it sounds crazy, but however it happened, I think we're lucky it did.
I don't know about that. Are they about to get it on? We can probably leave.
We can always use another hero.
Do they know this is not a two-way mirror?
Yeah. They've installed it the wrong way around. It's just a mirror on the inside.
Give me the verse.
Oh, it's you again.
Oh, she's just off the rails with it.
Yeah.
Well, that's more like it.
Is it still gone evil now?
Maybe. Who the fuck's that?
It looks like Frost.
Frost.
Yeah.
Oh my
that can't
God.
be.
Are you in my apartment?
Where the hell are you? I was looking at her dad again last night.
Did him blowing it up actually trigger it?
Caitlin, I know how to bring Frost back.
Barry took the mirror gun. It's over.
We don't need the gun.
Captain America? Closure?
The hell is that?
Just doodling.
Door opens by the
Kind of funny. The ring's not going to him.
I wonder what face I'll be wearing next time we meet.
There's no trace of the negative speed force left in your body.
Nobody just relives it every second of every day. Fuck.
Man with no past.
That's Dion.
The anomaly. You were invisible to us until the light from that damn.
Ah, she's in the speed. The Ganthet.
Good for me. Who are you and what do you want?
I'm an old friend and a new one.
Yeah, it's Dion, isn't it? That sounds like
That's
Dion.
why I'm here.
Yeah.
It's time to fulfill your destiny.
Does that kill the Flash?
What?
Holy
shit.
They're going to tag you along all season until you get to 18, and they're going to hit you with the good stuff.
That is the best the Flash has been
in a long time.
Fucking long, yeah.
since Armageddon,
I think, yeah.
And before that.
Yeah.
Oh.
If that was better than Armageddon.
Yeah.
That was phenomenal.
Well, where to start?
Start with Diggle. Because it's quite
okay, yeah, we'll talk about that. If that's how they're leaving him out of this, I'm pissed off, but...
It just be such a letdown, because literally it was... How many years ago did he find the fucking box?
End of Arrow. So
yeah, season
2 years ago?
2 years ago now?
Yeah, and he's been going for...
No, more than that. Flash is a season behind, right? So that would have been Flash... maybe it's 2. Yeah.
But he's been going around all the other shows, like Batwoman and everything else, trying to find a way to open it. And like teasing us and teasing us and teasing us. And then
showing up in Superman and Lois, and maybe always going to be in there as well.
Yeah. And then... Well, so Superman and Lois would have been after this.
Yeah.
So but they're saying
that's different.
That's different Diggle and different Earthworld. But yeah, to do all that, you finally get it, then he just turns it down. Really?
I think it's a test. Because if you want the power, you don't deserve it. You're like a villain.
It's the will. Yeah, I've got the will to turn down the power because I know that I'm stronger. That I can be stronger without it. So because you've got that whole subplot of Cecile seeing the emotions and manipulating them around. So that's got to tie into that, surely, because that wasn't anything to do with Thor.
She was a little bit going off the rails because wearing all the black makeup, the hair was kind of villainous, right? She didn't seem like a hero.
Psychopirate.
That was her outfit at the beginning of the season.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know. Maybe that's just the way she acted wasn't.
Oh, just then, yeah, 100%, yeah.
And maybe that's so that Diggle can come along and stop her.
Yeah, I like the idea. The only thing I don't get in the grand scheme of things is when a Green Lantern dies, the ring goes to the next person who has the most will to take over very quickly, not wait around 2 years for them to think about it, turn it down and be like, oh, you did the correct thing. Now you can have the ring properly. Because otherwise, the Green Lanterns would be fucking sparse over the universe if it took that long every time.
Yeah, they don't die that often.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying.
Unless it was, like you say, a test in the sector to see, just to find people that are, worthy of carrying. Like,
you can say like Hal has maybe got it already.
Yeah,
I know. Yeah.
And they're like, when they do more than one in one sector, they test them a bit more thoroughly.
It's like, why are there so many Green Lanterns from Earth? It's just
Yeah, I mean, and in the long run, he's not. There's a Green Lantern show coming out. He's not in it, so they have to sort of cut the story anyway if they're going.
Unless they've changed their minds.
Yeah, because I've heard nothing more about that show since they announced it.
It's odd how you end Arrow with him getting that ring, and it's like that's a perfect setup.
Yeah.
Why do you need to touch it again?
Mm-hmm.
Unless they've got a reason for it.
Yeah, I agree. I don't understand why you would not, especially as a CW Green Lantern, why you would not take this character we've had 8 years getting to know and love into this new show as a Green Lantern rather than, I'm going to bring loads of new characters you don't know about and start again. So that doesn't make any sense. I never really believed in it. But anyway, we'll see if he's going to show up.
That was teased ages ago and we haven't heard anything about it.
Well, that show?
Yeah,
I know.
Maybe because everyone was a bit negative, but they
announced the HBO show, then they went on and said it's going to be all the newer Green Lanterns with none of the classic characters in it.
Well, Alan Scott's going to be
and Scott, Jessica Cruz, Simon Baz, and
I think Guy Gardner was teased.
And Guy Gardner, yeah. And it's everyone was like, really? Especially since they announced that straight after they were teasing John Diggle's actual name is Stuart all the way through the last couple of seasons of Arrow, and then we well maybe, and then they put that down. It's like, if you want a decent Green Lantern,
you put him right there.
You don't even need to touch Hal Jordan because he could be because and in Flash and Arrow they've teased a missing fighter pilot all these years has been off somewhere. So
no, exactly.
I mean, it'd be great if John Diggle gets the ring, goes to Oa. And you meet Hal, and Hal's his mentor.
Yeah.
A bit like Tom Cavanaugh was to Barry in this.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Oh, yeah, massive. It'd be an amazing show.
Yeah.
I don't know why they're not doing it.
I don't know. Unless
it's like a perfect setup.
Yeah,
and then
exactly.
Just thrown it in the bin.
Yeah. I'm worried that they've gone down the whole, I'm going to call Layla and get back with my wife because I'm happy with that now. It's like they're sort of writing him out on that note, which it's a bit of a waste.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, it would be very much a waste. But anyway, that was 2 minutes of the episode.
Because that ties into Cecile's weird powers and that Spectrum stuff, which didn't seem to have anything to do with the negative Speed Force.
No, that was just how getting 1,000% upgrade. I don't know how you track that. Be like, well, it was here, now it's here, now it's all the way up here. So that's 1,000%.
So just seeing fear and rage
And a bit of hope as well, is there?
Going around.
Yeah, being
like,
a Spectrum
come
colours.
on, Spectrum powers,
I
man.
don't know if the writer of these last few episodes is a Green Lantern fan. Which I was going to put the little
Well,
hints
they had it
in.
in there for. Do you remember back in season 1 when Barry got whammied with the red like emotional
Yes.
spectrum, and they talked about an emotional spectrum of colours.
Yeah.
It's been around for a while.
Yeah.
Yes. So yeah, that's probably so interesting. Where she's going to be the bad guy from the last 2 episodes, because it kind of feels like that speedster's.
I think they're going to they're leaving episode 20 on a cliffhanger, and it's going to be the next season will be like a big finish and wrap up everything.
I mean, you've got the machine there that created the Reverse Flash. You've
Yeah.
got to feel somehow Tom Cavanagh's Eobard gets to that machine and gets to the Negative Speed Force.
Especially since Dion's going to break it up.
Yeah, Dion's going to like teleport you there.
Yep.
Well, do you reckon that?
Because the reverse speed that they took from him is in Dion and the other things, right?
Mm.
That's why they're corrupt.
Well, it's also they got the mutation from Iris.
He did.
Yeah, and I wonder if so. I don't know. Maybe she got a bit of the negative speed force when it went up and went into her, and then she touched him. It's gone into him as well, and it slowly manipulated him over time.
Because if Barry's contact with the negative speed force in this was cancelling everything out, if that's what's happening to Dion and why he keeps like flashing it out, he's slowly killing all the forces off.
Yeah.
Just negating them.
Maybe.
So.
Maybe. Very fascinating. I do love a good Eobard as well.
Yes.
It's really
2 Eobards in this.
Yeah, but he's like because I know Tom Cavanaugh is great as Eobard. He plays the evil Eobards really well. But I really enjoyed the other actor as well. It's just he's not as good as Tom, but he's still really good. And the fact that you got this one where he's like the sweet innocent Eobard who like
that's weird because when I saw
really
him,
cool.
I wondered if it was like obviously he loved the Flash in the future, which is why he built it, and then he fell out of love with the Flash and then went back in time to destroy him, become his enemy.
Well, I thought is it a negative speed force that turns him evil?
Yeah, it
must be.
Right? They never really hinted at that before. We were saying Tom,
but given the way they've set up in this show, I reckon you're right there. That's the negative
Eobard Thorne was a good guy, and then he
wanted to be the Flash in the future.
Tapped into this, and that turned him evil.
So I initially thought when we saw him, that was him first deciding I want to be the Flash. I'm going to go back in time to meet him, and I'm going to build that device.
Yeah.
And him going back in time is what's caused him to lose his memories, but he's still good. And then whatever Barry did in this episode was going to set him off down the path of evil, but no, he seems to be a genuinely good guy. So, like,
it's weird.
It seems like a reborn clone of the one without powers in Legends. So,
yeah, I don't know. Strange.
It'd be interesting to see if he's in the next couple of episodes. So is that him and her?
I hope that's not the end of it, because it'd be really annoying. It's like a really cool episode. And now we get Cecile's a bad guy for the last 2 episodes. Like, what about the Thorn stuff?
Yeah, but the Thorn thing is still going to happen.
Yeah,
I don't think the good Thorn's going to be in it. It'll just be Tom.
It's either that or Tom Cavanaugh will turn up and just get him. It's like
he kills himself.
You're not a Thorn.
I mean, great if they had like them two on screen together because they're like talking. That would be so cool.
He's the anti-Reverse Flash.
Yeah. Wait, what? No, he's the Flash. Oh man! Well, as we're finishing off the season, so let's jump into the next one.
It's like we've talked about it all night, but I want to see what's going to happen next.
So everyone, that was episode 18 of The Flash. Goddamn, probably the best episode of the season. I had Diggle show up with some Green Lantern stuff. We had those Spectrum colours. We had 2 Eobards. Oh god. Oh, we're going to jump straight on to the next episode as we finish off this season tonight. But yeah, love to know your thoughts on when you first watched this episode. If you're watching this right now, you're not subscribed and you just watched us talk a load of cool stuff, go and click on that subscribe button. For Eobard, for either one that you like more. If you think that John Diggle should be the Green Lantern, click on that subscribe button. You're going to get this show done. Hashtag make him Green Lantern. We're also on Patreon as well. If you want to see the full reaction to this episode, the rest of the season, head over to our Patreon, and we've got that. All the rest of the shows we react to as well. We're also on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Links in the description below. And we also do a podcast. And when you listen to podcasts, type in Legends Podcast, and you'll find us there. And we're going to jump straight into the next episode of The Flash. Woo!